I'm a citizen and I'm having problems with my knee. But that does not deter me from going out and doing our advocacies. Laiko has been in the thick of advocacy. I used to be very, very much in the midst of the death bills controversies, but now there are others who have taken up the cudgels. And so we in Laiko, on the directions from the CBCP, have engaged in a project that is a favorite and a pet project of both Archbishop Atty. C has mentioned. Itong klaseng trabaho is really the possibility of being, he was talking about sila ang and I studied here in Assumption. That's why I speak very good Ilonggo. Ini nga ang siling mo kainan they were sending all these cases in court. Do you know that as a observer of BAC, Bids and Awards Committees, you could also be in the one who will be filed a case against? The first time I got into this kind of advocacy, Pepe, who is our chairman, assigned me to the PPA, the Philippine Ports Authority, and fortunately, pagpasok ko, bago bigla nagawa pati ang observer in the president, and I will tell you my experience. Anyway, I would like to start. My topic really is accountability and stewardship of public servants. And the subtopic is the BBC-Laiko initiatives. Okay. We have been blessed with a beautiful and bountiful country. We all know that. As a matter of fact, we are so blessed that, you throw something on the ground, it just grows. And we have, but what have we done with God's bountiful gift? We are, why are there so many poor people around? Why is there massive environmental degradation? Like we know the landslide in Ginsabuan. And recently, sabi nga ni Archbishop Lagdameo, he would send even to our diocese because of the mud. And then, why is there an equal distribution of wealth? There is too much corruption in public and private sectors. And then we know the effects of globalization. What's happening in the market, in the financial sectors of our country right now is already an effect of globalization. Why is there graft and corruption? There are persons involved who are involved may not be conscious of their accountability and responsibility as private servants. Transactions with huge amounts of money. There are ethical challenges to leaders in public office that they should be aware of. Public procurement is one area that is most vulnerable to graft and corruption. But I always also say that there can be no grafters unless they are corrupt. How many of you have tried to corrupt a policeman? A bear? Raise your hand. None. Then, so what do we need? We need ethical leadership. When an organization has been rotten at the top, it is very contagious. There is leadership are inextricably connected. Ethics. What is it? It's more than just compliance with a set of rules, standards, or procedures. These are the minimum conditions. Ethics actually, I am quoting from Dave Fronmayer, president of the University of Oregon, Leadership and Ethical Challenges of Government, the book. He says that ethics is a way of life, a system, a process, a habit of conduct, a notion of trying as best as we can to do the right thing. It is a culture that must be very pervasive. The irony and the paradox here in our country and in other parts of the world, like sinabi ni Atty. C. yung sa Korea, we hold our institutions of self-governance in extraordinary high regard, and yet, historically, we seem to have a contempt for those who hold those offices, politicians and employees in government. You know, just last week, I was tasked to represent Laiko together with Max, who else? 5 lang kami na private citizens. We attended the a seminar on the anti-red tape in government. Training the trainers. We were trained to push for the anti-red tape in government, and all around us were the civil servants, the Civil Service Commission employees, and the PAGSI, the Presidential Commission for Against Graft, no? And so we realized that you know, the civil servant form the necessary spring of government and is the indispensable support for political prosperity. That the real art to government consists in being honest. Remember last year or early our agencies, etc., was the single most admired characteristic of a leader from a survey in 4 continents, according to the leadership challenge is honesty. Well, there is also, you see, a litany of political sins. Sorry, it's in my handout. Pero pinatanggal ko kay Joseph. But I'd like to read it. There is a litany of political sins. There is what we call the ostrich syndrome. O hindi, pagtalais ang sumusnaay na late man kamo sa ako, that an issue exists. There is my SOB against your SOB problem. He may be unethical, my son of a, but as long as he's on our side, he's still my SOB. Everybody does it. I don't want to get my hands dirty. Bakit? Ayaw mong mapakialam. Mahirap nang makitama. Ang pinag-aralan. Ba? Sino ka mo? Sampal sa ako. Another. The fever in the wind leadership. Balimbing ay paglipat ng panindigan ayon sa ihip ng kanin.